Hey all, this is T-Ray from H10 Hanshin Tigers English News. And how's everybody out there doing on this fine Tuesday afternoon? It is nice and hot here in Nishinomiya, Hyogo, and the Hanshin Tigers are about to host the Yomiuri Giants for a 3-game series that is going to make a big difference in how we see the rest of this season. If we win the next 3, we find ourselves 2 games back. If we lose the next 3, we find ourselves 8 games back. And there's all sorts of scenarios in between as well. Well, you can see I'm wearing my 2016 Authentic Hanshin Tigers cap signed by Mr. Matt Haig. He has a home run against the Yomiuri Giants, which is more than I have. So this is my good luck charm for the day. I'm also wearing the Matt Haig practice jersey that he gave me. Who's Matt Haig, you might ask? Well, you'll have to go back into the H10 archives to learn about him. He's one of many foreigners that have come and gone in a season or less. Anyhow, so this past weekend, we faced the Yokohama BayStars. And of course, I said we need to win 2 out of 3. And of course, a sweep would be even sweeter. Instead, we did the nice, even split down the middle. With the tie coming on Friday night, Ryutaro Umeno hit a 3-run home run to give us a lead. And they chipped away at it as the game went on. And nobody could break the tie at the end. 3-3 tie. On Saturday, we brought Nishi to the mound, and it's always a good game when Nishi's on the mound, except on Saturday it was not. He gave up 4 home runs, plus Nomi gave up 1 more, so 5 home runs against us, and we ended up losing that one 7-3. Let's just put it in the rearview mirror and hope that Nishi comes back strong later this week. And then on Sunday, Iwasada was on the mound for us, and the very first pitch he threw was a home run, and it looked like it was just going to be a continuation of the day before. However, that was it. That was all they got, and we came back with 3 runs on a Yusuke Oyama bloop single in the bottom of the 6th, I believe it was. And from there, we got an insurance run as well. So we split it 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Now we've got to face these Yomiuri Giants, who are in first place, well above everybody else in the standings. And we also have to face some pitchers that we don't have great history against. The first of whom is on the mound tonight, Tomoyuki Sugano. Sawamura Award winner in 2017 and 2018. And after a bad 2019, he is looking unstoppable again this year. 5 wins and no losses in 6 starts with the league best ERA, 2 complete game shutouts, a great K to BB ratio. He's got it all going on. And the last time we faced him, we got 2 runs against him. The bad news is those 2 runs were both off the bat of Yuki Nishi, a pitcher who is not pitching today, who will not be on the bench as a pinch hitter. So that means somebody else has got to step up and manufacture runs. Jerry Sands was not in the lineup at that time, but most of the rest of these guys were. Oh, except for Kai Ueda, and I'm not counting on him doing it. But Seiya Kinami had some luck against him last year, and hopefully that can continue. It looks like on Wednesday, if they go with their starters from last week, we'll be seeing Togo, who I think is a 3rd year out of high school, lefty. Quite good, actually, and has good success against the Tigers in the past. Last year in the playoffs, he shut us down. I think it was in the last game of the playoffs. And then on Thursday, we'll be up against CC Mercedes, whom we beat last time. It was a 2-1 final, and Justin Bohr hit the 2-run home run to give us the lead that we did not relinquish. On our side of things, it's going to be a bit of a wild card. Well, wait, let me just run through some of the Giants numbers before we do anything else, because really, like, we had that 1 game against them at Koshien, but other than that, it's been like a month and a half since we've really faced them. So they've got Gerardo Parra, who's batting 293. Hayato Sakamoto is batting a cool 252, uncharacteristic for him. Yoshihiro Maru has come back up, and he's batting 258 now. He was doing terribly until recently, so he's on the rise. Kazuma Okamoto hit a grand slam this past week, but his average was in the upper 300s, is now 299. They've got Zealous Wheeler batting 317. Their catcher, Takumi Oshiro, or they might bring in, I think Seiji Kobayashi might be hurt. Either way, Oshiro is a good catcher. Nakajima at first, nothing great there. And then at second, they've got Yoshikawa, who hit the game-winning home run on opening day against us. He's batting 256 on the year. And that's all she wrote for them. So for us, as I said, on the mound, we have got Onelki Garcia tonight, and it's looking like Fujinami tomorrow. And then Haruto Takahashi will make his 2020 debut on Thursday. Strong lefty. If you don't know the team particularly well, he has been really good in his first 2 seasons. Not by record necessarily, but he's got great stuff. He looked great in the spring until they shut him down because he hurt himself a little bit. So that's that. I think the key for us, though, is to see Chikamoto continue to rise. If he can get on base, he has been a terror on the base paths of late, stealing bases like crazy. And then also, who do we put in that number 2 spot? Is it going to be the struggling and very tired and old-looking Yoshio Itoi, or are we going to find some other solution for that number 2 spot, which is also going to be crucial, setting the table up for the Jerry Sands, Yusuke Oyama, Justin Bour 1-2-3 punch that comes after that. Also, if possible, it would be nice to see Umeno get a day off, but are you kidding me? Not against these Giants. He is probably going to play all 3 games, and let's just hope that he stays healthy through it. So there you have it. I'm going to say it as I always say it. 2-1 is perfectly acceptable. 3-0 is even better. Anything less than that, unacceptable, especially against these Giants, especially the way they kicked us around in their barn at the start of the season. We have got to take a lead in this season series, and we can do so by winning all 3 games. But we've got to win a season series against these Giants. That is the key to us winning the pennant. That is obviously the key to us moving up in the standings. And so a minimum 2-1 is what I'm calling for during this series. What are your predictions? What are your thoughts? Share some comments. You can subscribe. You can watch some older videos. You can also support us on Patreon. The details are down there in the video description. Go Tigers, and I will see you all on the flip side before Friday's series. Bye for now.